Hi, everybody. Since we're about to start working with Microsoft Word 2010, I wanted to take a moment to introduce the software to you and point out a few features of the Word 2010 screen. When you begin working with the software and you're ready to start a new document, there are a couple of ways in which you can bring up a blank document to work with. One of those ways is by going to the File tab. And something I want you to notice about the File tab, notice that it's color-coded. It's blue. When you buy Office 2010, it comes with several different other programs like Microsoft Excel, PowerPoint, Access, depending on what version of the Office 2010 software you buy. No matter what program you're working with, the File tab is going to be color-coded to help show you what program you currently have open. For example, as you can see, the File tab for Word is color-coded in blue. When we start working with Microsoft Excel, you will notice that the File tab in Excel is colored green to indicate that you are working in Excel. All right, so in Word, one of the ways in which you can start a brand new document is to go to your File tab, click the New option, and then double-click on Blank Document. And this will open a brand new blank sheet of paper for you to work with in Word. Now, there's also a keyboard shortcut that you can use to create a new document. That keyboard shortcut is the Control key and the letter N. So you would have to hold down Control and then press the letter N on the keyboard. In this case, N stands for New, and it will open up a new blank document for you. Right above where you see the File tab, this area here is known as the Quick Access Toolbar. And this Quick Access Toolbar gives you access to the most frequently used commands that you use in Word. For example, there's a Save button up here. Your Undo button is up here, as well as several other buttons. And you can actually customize this Quick Access Toolbar and get it to show the features that you want it to show on your own machines at home. Right next to the File tab, you'll see other tabs such as Home, Insert, Page Layout, References, and so on. These are your tabs that allow you to go to different sections of the Word software to complete different tasks. And to get to the different sections, you just simply click on the tabs like you see me doing here. Now, these tabs are context sensitive. What that means is, depending on what you have selected in your Word document and what you're trying to do, certain commands may be available to you, certain commands may not. Again, depending on what you have selected. Right now, we're on the Home tab, which allows for document creation and basic editing. Okay? All of these buttons and options that you see on the different tabs as you click through them, all of these options are known as the ribbon. This area of the screen that displays all of these options is called the ribbon. And the ribbon is a collection of the different options that are available for you in the Microsoft Office software. Every software program within Microsoft Office, Word, Excel, PowerPoint, they all have this ribbon. Okay. Above the ribbon and above your tabs and Quick Access Toolbar, you have the title bar for the program that you're working in. Right now, we're working in Microsoft Word, as you can see, and since this is a blank document and we have not given it a particular file name, by default, Word is numbering this document 4. This is because I've opened up several different blank documents during the time that I've had the Word software open on my screen. Once I were to actually save this with a file name, the actual file name that I've given the file will appear here where you see document 4. And also notice that the very top of the title bar is somewhat shaded in light blue. This is another way that the Office software lets you know, hey, I'm working in Microsoft Word. This is color-coded blue here. You'll also notice running across the top of your screen is the horizontal ruler. This is where you can set tabs as well as other formatting options like setting up columns and dealing with their dimensions and things like that. You also have a vertical ruler running from top to bottom on your screen. In addition, if you're working with a large document, you have your vertical scroll bar that runs on the right side of your screen, and you can manipulate this scroll bar simply by grabbing it with your mouse and dragging the scroll bar up. Or there are arrows on either side of the scroll bar that allow you to click up or down and move the screen accordingly, as you can see my screen moving here. The blinking cursor that you see on the screen is known as the insertion point, and this is where your text will go when you're typing. For example, you can see as I'm typing in the sentence, "This is my text," the insertion point moves as it puts the text on the screen. One other thing that I want to show you here, you'll notice when I float my mouse pointer over the sheet of paper that makes up my blank document, the shape of my mouse pointer changes to what is known as an I-beam. And I can actually use this I-beam pointer to position my insertion point anywhere that I want in the document. All I have to do is double-click, and it will move my blinking insertion point, as you saw just now. That's a brief introduction to Microsoft Word and the layout of the screen. I hope this is helpful.